All right, folks, this is a macro view video of this Gigabyte Z370 Aorus Gaming 3. Now, you may know I have a lot of different channels, a lot of tech channels. We've got a weightlifting channel, specifically gaming, tech, unboxing, just tons of channels. But I do these videos on some of those channels and adding some of the older stuff to this one. Just maybe more for historical reasons, or maybe to get my watch hours up, who knows. But yeah, so if you want to see the newer motherboards I get, subscribe to the other channels, and I'll have some links down below. Now this camera doesn't look like it wants to focus as well as the other ones, which is unfortunate, but here we go. Two SATAs here. These are your front panel connectors. You know, it would be nice if they would always have these nice color-coded freaking protected things for your front panel connectors. See down below which ones are in there, but reading across the top, it's the power LED, power switch. At least the first and second pin are the power LED, then third and fourth are the power switch. Down below that would be your HDD LED, first and second pin, and then reset. Over here is for your PC speaker, all right? Case, fan case connector, two USB 2.0s. Some of this I'm not going to read because most of you are never going to use it. HD audio, you will use this, right? That is important for your headphone, microphone jacks on the front of your case. Here's some PCIe. I'm assuming these are all 3.0 times 1.0. It's been a while since I've used an old ass motherboard like these. This one has two armor plated PCIe 3.0 by 16s. And it's kind of hard to show those, but now this was kind of a nice thing. They put this smaller one on top of this, so you could put another card here and not block your fans. Why more don't do that, but M.2 Gen 3, and there is a second one right there. So this has two. Back in the day when it was hard to get those kind of things. CMOS battery. On the side, you've got four SATAs. Another thing that back in the day, USB Type-C header. This was right around the time when that was, I want to say, kind of new to the computer cases. USB 3.0, so now we're up to what, at least 3.2. 24 pin power connector, another case fan. I think this has ARGB, DDR3 RAM, or 4 RAM, sorry. This is LGA 1151 motherboard. CPU socket there. So CPU optional here. And then, excuse me, CPU fans light gray, dark gray, CPU optional. Here is a 2x4 CPU power connector, and then another case fan there. And then PS2 style connector, USB 3.0. I have no idea what the hell that is. I don't think this had a BIOS flashback button. HDMI, USB 3.0, a Type-C, two USB 3.0s, Ethernet, USB 2.0. And this one, folks, Ethernet, two USB 2.0s. This one had a plethora of good audio connectors on the back. So on the right, line in, headphone line out, microphone. Then you, this one doesn't have the fiber optic, but looks like it's got a rear speaker. And what else? I don't even remember what the other ones are. Apologize. But yeah, there you go. There's your motherboard. Somewhat done in macro. I need to switch over, I think, back to the iPhone Pro 16 Max. Does a better job for these videos. Thanks for checking out the video. Please like, please subscribe. Thank you.